Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys about basically kind of how I'm doing this program in Europe or why I left America. I basically was living in Tennessee and yes, I packed up my shit. I kind of ended my it was close to Halloween, right? So I still had my like Halloween cat, that's Brew. And, it was Halloween and I got this email from, my job and here I am at the Berlin airport because it happened. I finally like made it. It was really cool. Um, I started like work. I don't make like very much money, but I don't pay for housing, so it is kind of cool. It is very pretty here. Like you can just see it for yourself. Kind of like walking to work in the actual snow. It always gives like frozen every day, which is a little bit funny. I feel like I'm completely becoming a winter person. I was kind of trying to figure out, what to have for dinner, trying to try some like local spots, and I ended up having this cool lunch. I was really in the mood for Indian food last week, so yeah, on lunch this day, I spent about 17 euros. The euro is worth more than the dollar, so as you can see, like how much stuff costs. I still feel like this is like a pretty affordable meal. You guys have to remember, I'm coming from like California, a very expensive state. Nashville, it's cheaper, but it's not like that cheap. But it just feels very comforting to like again be in a space where like you can actually afford, food. And also I think that a meal, you shouldn't really be spending on a meal more than you earn in an hour. I think that's a pretty good like rule of thumb. So here I earned basically about the same amount that I earned in an hour. So I do think that there's still a lot of people who are trying to figure out like budgeting. I see it all the time from women online, but whatever. Like, this is what I ate. Um, and then I also like checked out, we have this like local mall. The mall is pretty cool. It's called like Olympia. This mall's actually in Munich. So I don't live in Munich, but Munich's like a pretty big city that's like near where I live now. Um, so when I went there, it was kind of cool. There was like a restaurant that was near me. I got some gelato. Um, it was just very funny walking past this restaurant. Like, clearly it's made for me. Also, I found a pretty cool clothing store. It's called Jack and Jones. I think it's a store from Copenhagen. And I got I don't know. So this store is very cool. Yeah, you can see like a lot of the sweaters. You see like the quality of the material. This is actually a men's clothing store. You can see like the fuzzy jacket. I was trying to see the price here. So I think that was like a $70, 70 euro fleece, something like that. But as you can see, the style of the store is sort of like Uniqlo. They've got these really like heavy, high quality thermals. These were like 20 euros, something like that. They're pretty, plain, but they had them in like all the colors, which I fucking love. Definitely gonna have to go back and get some of those. Those look super warm and comfortable for traveling. Some really nice, winter jackets. I was trying to check the price on some of these. It's like 150 euro for that jacket. Um, but yeah, you can kind of like look around and sort of see what they have. They have a lot of different like jeans, hats, um, big puffy coats are currently like all the vibe. You kind of do need to have specific like winter clothes when you come here. Um, yeah. I mean, I think I'm gonna stick to my one or two pair of jeans. I have like thermals I wear under them, but also in the mall they have these like Dyson products. The Dyson products are all the rage. They're like these hair irons. They're so fucking expensive though. These like Dyson irons are like $400. So that's like a crazy amount of money for a an iron, but this one comes with like a whole bunch of different pieces. So honestly, I might get it, I guess. I don't really fucking know. Maybe. I might. Um I'll have to think about it. Then they have like the ceramic plates. Supposedly these are just like extremely high quality irons, but I mean, I'm kind of simple. I don't have that much shit right now, right? I have like video equipment, I have some audio equipment, I take the trains everywhere. These are actually ski shoes, the ones that I'm wearing here. I brought like two pair of sweatpants and that humongous coat. That coat is so old. It's just like completely time to replace the coat, but it's been great for like what it's been for this time, if you know what I mean. Um, just other views from taking the train. Taking the train's pretty great, honestly. Um, just yeah. Okay, yeah. So basically, after all of that, I mean, I kind of showed you guys a day. This is a very scattered blog because there were so many things I was trying to introduce. I was trying to introduce, like, you know, getting on a flight and actually hitting, like, the Munich airport in Germany, some of the day to day activities that I do in Germany, because I basically had a day off, so I went to Munich. I don't live in Munich, but Munich's like San Francisco or like the main city here. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys like some of the cool things that I do like during one day here. Also, just to show you guys the Christmas markets. The Christmas markets are pretty great. It's kind of this. I mean, obviously they're gonna put like Christmas trees up in like Times Square all over America. Like that's totally a thing that happens. But there's something communal that happens with these Christmas markets where it's just like local vendors. They have like a bunch of different meats and like a bunch of different like Glühwein is the name of this like drink that they have at these markets. And so like this hut on the left, they would sell like Glühwein. Maybe I'll make another video that's a little bit more specific to like what Glühwein is. But there's a couple nights, like this night I was actually just like walking back home, but a couple nights I've just come here and like hung out with a friend and we just get Glühwein and just like sit and chat. A lot of people like the Christmas markets, this kind of becomes a time to just do this. This Christmas market was in the Marienplatz, so yeah, you guys can kind of see what I've been up to.